As the horrific fires continue in Los Angeles, a number of musicians have been trying to find ways to help, whether it's raising funds for those impacted or even preparing meals from people who have been forced out of their homes. It's hard to truly understand the scale of these fires. It is absolutely devastating, now having claimed the lives of at least 25 people, and the amount of structures and the amount of people who have been forced out of their homes stands at 180,000 people who have been displaced. Some 23,000 acres have burned from the Palisades fire alone. That fire is said to be around 19% containment as of earlier today. And over 5,300 structures have either been damaged or destroyed just in the Palisades fires. The Eaton fire sits at 45% contained with 14,000 acres that have burned. Roughly 7,000 structures have either been damaged or destroyed in that separate fire, according to estimates by the LA Times. There are so many musicians and people in music that are in Los Angeles and have been impacted by this. I've been out to LA multiple times, shot podcasts there, and having been in so many of the areas that these fires have impacted has just been shocking to see. It's just heartbreaking, the scale and size of this fire, and there have been people who have also voiced frustrations. Tommy Lee of Motley Crue has lashed out at people he felt were improperly promoting projects or things that were in LA. Here's what he had to say. He wrote on social media, "Makes me sick to see most people just carrying on a posting on lame-ass social media. Guys, right now, nobody gives a flying when your record drops or the next concert is, when so many people are in the middle of one of the biggest disasters of all time. I get that some comic relief is always needed, but Jesus Christ, leave it all alone and maybe just stop and see who needs help if you can." And tragically, numerous musicians have lost their homes as a result of these fires, including Iron Maiden guitarist Adrian Smith, Primus guitarist Larry Lair Lalonde, and Spirit Box bassist Josh Gilbert, just to name a few. And through this heartbreaking situation, as I mentioned, there have been a lot of artists who have tried to find ways to help. Yesterday was Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl's birthday, and he spent the day preparing meals for those who have been displaced by these fires, which is said to be a whopping 180,000 people. That is in one community that have been displaced. This is just horrifying. And Grohl can be seen serving up food. We've seen him doing this many times before, but few times more important than what we're seeing right now in Los Angeles. And there have also been a number of other artists who are trying to give back in this heartbreaking situation. Metallica stepped up from their All Within My Hands Foundation, which they've been very generous with and given to so many causes, donating $500,000 to the recovery efforts there in Los Angeles. Ice Nine Kills put up a t-shirt that all of the proceeds would be going towards recovery efforts from these fires, and yesterday, Spencer gave an update on how that was going. He wrote that fans who had gotten the t-shirt had raised already a whopping $100,000 for the recovery efforts from the wildfires. You can check that shirt out over on their website. Music Cares, which is a great foundation that has done a lot for musicians in a lot of different situations, announced a plan to support artists that have been impacted there in Los Angeles. They wrote, "Music Cares is offering music professionals affected by the wildfires $1,500 in financial assistance, as well as a $500 grocery card." And festival producer Danny Wimmer Presents have announced that they will be contributing to causes to recover in their community of Los Angeles. This is a heartbreaking situation for them as well. They wrote, "At Danny Wimmer Presents, Los Angeles isn't just where our company is based, it's home. It's the heartbeat of so much of what we do and the foundation of our incredible community of dreamers, artists, agents, and friends. In light of the devastating wildfires impacting our beloved LA community, we feel a deep responsibility to step up and make a difference." And they've announced that they will be donating to recovery efforts in their community as well. Now, as you can imagine, with so many musicians also from Los Angeles, this has impacted a lot of plans and rollouts. Nine Inch Nails had been heavily rumored to be announcing a tour. Anytime they tour, it obviously does very well, and there's rumors of a new album as well. And in a rare move, they actually said, yes, the rumors are true. Some of the stuff had come out, but we're actually pressing pause on the rollout for this because of this heartbreaking situation. They said in a statement, "Since some dates and information about our world tour have leaked, we are confirming that yes, we will be touring and will provide more details soon. We are all watching the devastation that is unfolding in California and have paused our announcement while people try to deal with all that is happening." 9 Inch Nails. This is such a tragic situation as the heroic firefighters continue to work around the clock to try to contain this fire, as Kiss vocalist Paul Stanley actually got the chance to meet them and thank them for their service. Here's what he had to say. He wrote, "I'm humbled, grateful, and so honored to meet some of the incredible men and women who have risked their lives to fight this enormous firestorm, protect us, and are still working to keep us safe. These heroes have come in from Newport Beach. God bless you all." I've linked to some resources down in the comments on places where you can help. You can check that out. My heart goes out to everybody impacted by this in Los Angeles. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.